We're going to start with an attunement message, okay? Mother Rose, you who were present long before we, and you will continue after we're gone. Bless this oracle and all who use it. May it be a gateway for all to return to ourselves, the earth, and each other. May our connection with the voice of our soul be made stronger with every use. May we all may all who touch it feel cherished, held, loved, softened, and seen. May it deliver insight, understanding, compassion, and guidance that is in the highest interest of all beings, past, present, and future. When I'm holding space for another, help me to step out of the way and invite others to connect with the wisdom that exists deep within them. Guide me and all those who use it to embrace our ever-changing true nature and the seasons of our lives with compassion, understanding, and grace. Show us how we can plant ourselves here more deeply than ever before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're looking for tarot, this will not be the reading for you. This is a complete oracle reading. Messages from the divine to the collective. Oh. As I pull these, I feel like there will be a secondary message that comes from the bottom. But anyway, we'll see. Not yet. 'Wow. I didn't even know. We talk about you all the time, lady. Like I said, there will be a unique secondary message in the bottom. Just need a little bit more space. 3838 is significant. Came out twice. This is beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. Wow. Truly beautiful. When I say everything is in alignment, I mean that. I truly, truly mean that. Potential promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. That looks like some serious alchemy. Transmutation of energies, the sacred union. Beloved within inner and outer relationships. So I mean, it's serious transmutation. the council, the rainmaker, and the mystical shaman. We have illusion and ambition, the inner healer and ivy, a win-win outcome, joy, blessings, and intuition. And we're about to have a full moon in Sag in Gemini season, right? And so luck is on your side. It is a very fortuitous time. Ooh, there is a great reawakening happening from within. 6, 6. Interesting how that worked out. 7, 12. There's the missing 12. The thunderstorm. I feel like literally weather, the rainmaker, is a very important um, element right now. With this sacred union, there's quite a nice balance here, here. It's emerging. Merging and emerging. Like a lava lamp is really what I see in my mind's eye. You know how the wax comes together, but as it's forming, there's an emergence of a new blob or whatever you want to call a new wax, whatever. But it looks like a lava lamp in my head, like this, again, alchemizing. Finally, the right components. I feel like things have been in a space of illusion, if you will, a curtain. It's like being gathered together in an auditorium before a show begins. You can see the activity behind the curtain because every so often something or someone brushes the curtain and draws your attention to the show about to begin or the hustle and bustle of preparation. There's these little telltale signs. But really, it's you, yourself. You've had the curtain down. But every so often, people around you could see that there's something going on behind the scenes. Not ever fully clued in because, no. But it's been a beautiful scientifical process, is really what it feels like. Because to me, magic and science are one and the same. They truly are. We can disagree later. It's just wordplay. You are coming out wiser, stronger, much more powerful. From days where it was too hot. This healing energy with the 11, not to mention the inner healer, the bud, that small stage before you erupt into the beautiful blossom. As all the vital forces and juice is running into that bud, developing every part of those petals. Scorched hot days, hard lessons, learning. When rain dances are done is because drought has set in. The earth cries out for quenching, just like the soul cries out to be quenched. These two elements, you have someone is emerging as the true mystical shaman. The one. Now that statement, that phrase has been matriculating all week, just like that word matriculating. It's a season of graduation, of achievement, of ambition. And just like our children and our nieces, our nephews, even ourselves, right? Because you're never too old to go to school. You're never too old to learn. We ourselves are graduating. We ourselves are ambitious. All that work is manifesting. It's showing itself. The work you've done within is literally manifesting around you. You have the power. See the scales? You make the decisions. You make the choice. This is very much just the way the scale is constructed. It's giving me Isis energy. She has not made her appearance, but Maya and Nike have. This mercurial energy that Nike carries. These messages from the divine. She's been carrying your highest and greatest wants and wishes, keeping you motivated, keeping you focused, keeping you growing, sprawling. It's possible. I warned y'all about duplicitous Gemini season. So when things should feel right, things should feel amazing, right? It's got you all over the place. But I find Sagittarian energy exactly that, all over the place. Fire is not stable. At all. You can just stop right there. Wow. I just looked up angel number 3838. It literally says a sign of wealth. It's a win-win outcome in the forecast. Joy, blessings, intuition. Literally a sign of wealth. 3838. I told you it was important. I don't know what y'all been going through. I have a fair idea. I do. But for the most part, you're all doing okay. Of course, you could be doing better. Who couldn't be? But they're telling you right now, as a reward, right? And I don't mean just like, here you go, young one. No, I mean, you're being able to utilize all the things, right? Again, with the alchemy energy I'm feeling everywhere out here. Things are coming together. Look at that. Look how the whole world sits in her hand. Look as the tree of life grows. Look at the roots. I do feel like there are blessings from your ancestors, who've been helping you along this way, being your counsel. Look at Nike. Look how, can you see her? Look how she glows. She's oozing every sign of wealth. I get this very eruptive sort of energy. You guys are making some decent connections coming in, or you've started to. Your new connections are a true representation of you. People on your level. People who will help you achieve. Like minds. Pulling ivy is a highly favorable sign, especially for those seeking new relationships. The universe is smiling on new love, friendships, and business partnerships. You may even find a soulmate connection when this card comes into a reading. We see sacred union. I see the coming together of new connections, of friendships and endeavors. I see a sacred union coming between you and the divine, even being more fortified, bringing in this wealth. I see connections that have already been established getting stronger. You've put so much dedication into doing this inner work. It is literally every which way, like with the butterfly effect. You're seeing the ripples. You're seeing the advancements, the improvements in your lives. I see you calling in whatever it is that you need. Because of the vibration, the rain dance beats the earth. The earth has everything. She holds the earth. This is what I mean. I'm getting chills. Regardless if you have, look, I say all of that, and again, thunderstorm is right there. You understand? You have this power. You commune with the divine. They are going, wow. They're going to pour out their love onto you. You are a holy vessel for them. That is cha 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 cha. That is awesome. This creation of purity. It is. The eyes are covered, the purple veil. Yes. You are so tapped into the cosmos. I do want to see that one. Because it's Archangel Hanal. And they're here to bring you increased intuition, blessings, and even more happiness. This is an energy. Hanal is the archangel of joy. And it says when this card is upright, is looking on with utter bliss as the chick hatches. The emergence. Told you, behind that curtain, the egg, the golden egg is a brown egg, but brown and gold ain't really that far off depending on the shade. Anyway, This card heralds the incoming of a wonderfully joyous and intuitive time for you. This may take the form of many everyday blessings that awaken your happiness and appreciation, or it could arrive in a significant experience such as an exciting vacation or celebration. Hanal reminds you that you always have a great capacity to perceive joy throughout your daily life. This blissful approach creates an energetic pipeline to divine consciousness. I see it right here. Look, look how the cards are in proximity to each other. The divine loves you. I would like, mm, which increases the flow of blessings and heightens intuition. Call on Hanal to help you experience unlimited inner joy. Look, with the inner healer, come on now. Come on now. Choose to focus on your happy blessings and you'll experience ever expanding bliss and intuitive sparks every day. You are so close. When I say you are a holy vessel, I mean that. Integration, plant yourself here. You literally allow spirit to plant themselves right there. Embodiment, grounded action. Like, this is some Migos walk it like I talk it sort of. You are the living, breathing embodiment of what it looks like to be truly balanced in your masculinity, in your femininity. The sacred union of self, the sacred union of being whole with the divine. No separation. Understanding what those scales are truly about. I'm hearing that song, Live Like You Were Dying. I went skydiving, Rocky Mountain climbing, you know what I mean? Like, enjoying, living, experiencing. You embody faith. Because some things a lot of people would choose not to do because they lack the faith. They would be scared. Oh, thank you. Sending it right back. Grand Rising. On the bottom of this deck, we have completion and reward, number 16. Like, y'all, everything is so in order. Like, all your steps are, like, they're ordered right now. You are in the right, whatever you are doing, please don't change it up now. Do you understand? Let nothing or no one come to derail what you have been cultivating. This is the reason that curtain has to stay down with this illusion energy. It has to. Because if they knew what you were up to, we already know. We already know. We don't give that air, but we already know. Right. Those sorts of things, right, was the inexperienced versions of ourselves, right? Look, for 4242. All right, y'all gonna make me look that one up real quick. Logic, discipline, and efficiency. How about that? 4242 registers as logic, discipline, and efficiency, right? This is what we've gained. Before we were inexperienced, we done doubled up. We done doubled up. Divine wisdom right here. We done doubled up. Double up. That's right. Done got some smarts about you. Took your spiritual studies incredibly seriously. Serious. Excuse me. I love it. I love it. I do. I'm glad I peeked at this. It says, when we look at the world, everything you see appears to be real, but spiritual people know it. None of it's real. Spiritual people already know none of it's real. It's just something to play with. It's energy. That even though things may seem like they have nothing to do with each other, spiritual people understand it's all interconnected. Spiritual people understand that there is no such thing as a coincidence. It's called a coincidence. These two things happen at the same time because there's a greater picture. There's the micro, which is where most people sit at, and then there's the macro, which is where spirituality begins. That is the difference between being awake and aware. There's levels. I feel like you've been doing this. You've been trusting in the invisible. You've been trusting in spirit, knowing that you are in alignment, knowing that you wouldn't be on this path, you wouldn't have this drive if it wasn't for spirit. So no matter what it might have seemed like, it was something beyond everyday vision that was driving. It was with what was in the third eye. Again, giving me more like of the Isis crown energy. Like, it's just deep right now. Right. It says you were able to see through the curtain of illusion. Your clarity and intuition is heightened. We have that so many times, this reiteration of some with the mystical shaman to boot, the inner healer. Like, you see everything. You don't have to, you are literally, I'm getting omnipotent energy everywhere and nowhere simultaneously. You are tapped into the great beyond. You are tapped into source. All you have to do is ask or feel, focus, whatever it is, you are able in real time. People feel you, your presence, your energy, what you want. You want to see growth there? There will be growth there. What do you want to see? It's happening. It's happening. You're about to see the potency of the power you've been given. But it only has been given to those who can truly be trusted by the divine. Not my version of trust. Not your version of trust. The divine's version. Those of you who have truly cultivated a relationship. Those of you who have truly been disciplined. Those of you who have exercised both logic and your higher self. And wow. Just wow. Just wow. Just wow. Again, with that Ivy energy, that you know, the crazy part is, right? I don't even feel like you've asked for much. This is why these blessings is coming in the way they are, because Ivy is a very resilient plant. It really doesn't need much. It's hardy as hell and almost impossible to kill off. Like, them roots, them vines, they just get in where they fit in, and spirit appreciates your adaptability, appreciates the fact that you never ask for too much, and because you never ask for too much, they're going to bless you with so much more. Spirit appreciates that you seek them for counsel before you try to just do some shit. Just saying. That's that you exercising your logic, seeking wise counsel. Master number 11, truly wise counsel. me look, because why not? I'm looking at everything else. Wow, I told you sought higher counsel. It says the council are luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones from whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad. Look, look, there's those scales. These on the divine scales and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Illusion, ambition, you know what I mean? Uh, it's all leading. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. I also am getting. There's no need for you to be overly cautious. I'm not kidding. Some of you have not been taking certain risks. I don't mean with your lives, but I'm also saying that in life there are things that happen and come along, right? But there's no need for you to turtle up in a shell, because that's not you working with spirit. That's not you harnessing the power of your intuition. And so I do see a strong encouragement for you to step out of a comfort zone, because you have so much available to you in terms of like spiritual counsel. You have angels, you have light beings, there's so much. You have ancestors. You have so much for you to tap into, right? The activated ally. These are your activated allies. There's no need for that. No matter what mountain you have to climb, they're there with you. Trust the process and know you are protected. You don't have to limit yourselves in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, they want you to know you are never alone. Whose accent is that? The hell is that? Anyway, you are never alone. Turn to the council to find the guidance you seek and listen to the voice that arises spontaneously. Turn a deaf ear to the nagging voice of your ego that tells you that you're not up for the task. Create a spiritual feast for the council. Invite them to your altar every time you meditate and pray. Seriously, seriously, for those of you who venerate your ancestors, I got the ancestor card sitting here. You need to tend to your altars. For some of you, you need to go outside and do some work for Gaia. Plant some stuff, water some stuff. Your altar could be your garden. There's altars come in many forms. Honor the call is all I'm saying. And I look again, plant yourself here. Some of you definitely you need to plant some stuff. You need to give back to Mother Earth. Pronto. But also go ground yourself. Go sit and commune in nature. Like I said, the altar comes in many forms. Like I said, the Rainmaker is the master of manifestation. I told you I was getting all that transmutation, alchemizing energy. Okay. Who can call on elements of nature and serve the greater good? This is what I mean, y'all. That's what you've been doing. You haven't even been asking for yourselves. Isn't I mean, this is very selfless. You could have been using all your manifestation energy for personal gain, but the great majority of you have not. That you have not. You've been working for humanity. You've been working for the cosmos. It's deep. This is why they want to bless you. Because you could have totally been selfish. You were given this power. How you use it is how you use it. But these scales are here. So I see somebody is very aware of cosmic law, of universal law. Oh, thank you. See, I stopped. Anyway, thank you, Holy Spirit. It says, when the power to co-create is used with integrity, great beauty and benefit flow to all. And that's what you've been doing. You've used this power with integrity. You have not, man, this is what I mean. Like, this ain't for everybody. It's like two of y'all. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Because the material world is real. And a lot of times when you have a lack mindset or a type of poverty consciousness, maybe even a curse placed upon you to be in that energy, right? It can put you on the path of wants because you feel like you lack. And so a lot of people who have this sort of potency, they use it to manifest for personal gain. Whoever I'm tapped into, you have not. You have not. Bless your heart. And I mean that in a northern way, not a southern way. I truly do mean it. Bless your beautiful, pure heart. Because you have been tirelessly working for humanity, for our betterment. From the earliest of ages, I'm seeing that, like, from the moment you got to planet Earth, you have been on this path, knowingly or unknowingly, it does not matter, but you have been on this path doing this work innately, because you're tapped into the all, you're tapped in, so you feel, you're naturally inclined to send energy, heal, direct, manifest, like where it needs to be, where it needs to go. You recognize that people are brought into your life, gathered to you by spirit for you to help plant these seeds. You are so beloved. Oh my God, Joe. The beloved. Like, the one, the beloved. You were so loved. I can almost, like, I don't like getting emotional. I really don't. I really don't. Ooh. Yes, I'm sentimental AF. I am, but I don't necessarily bring that out because why? It's personal. This is beautiful. Great rewards. And like, for those of you who, like, from birth, like, literally, whether you just being a cute little baby, like, whatever it was, like, never being that problem, never, like, however, you've allowed spirit to use your vessel. This is really dope. Protecting the earth, planting, picking up litter. Like, some of you, like, your whole life, some way, shape, or form, you have been this continuous blessing. Everything you touch since you arrived on this planet has seen growth. It's about time you see growth. Like, legit, you have been a blessing to any and everything you have ever touched. It is time for you to receive. Like, I felt that, like, it's like spirit is, like, indignant about it, like. It's time for you to receive. This is, look, I had to. This is a true symbol of alchemy. Seeing this card, like I said, yo, this is crazy. This is thank you, Spirit. Thank you for guiding me to do this reading this way. Cause boy, I tell you. It says the symbol of the myth maker and the storyteller, who is neither made nor defined by their story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects. Remember that macro, micro. Again, thank you, co-signing everything I'm saying. In so doing, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulder, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have spiritual aspects and a material one, excuse me. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. Dream bigger, baby. I'm talking to a pure light worker. I mean, from the day you arrive, from the bud, from the moment you emerge. I mean that. You understand why you were sent. You understand the assignment. You really do. Without ever having been told. I have to gather myself. Give me a second. It's like, it's not anger. It's like righteousness or something. Like, it's not even self-righteousness. It is just it's a heat. It's like a pillar of heat. I feel like the council is truly, like, these light beings are humbled, taken aback. A lot of people have been called to these walks. A lot of folks fail this journey. Whoever I'm reading for, whoever this message is for, you are not. You are like flying colors through this shit. They are impressed. Your scales are balanced. There's like fireworks and shit going off in different realms and shit. They hatched a good one. They finally hatched a good one. And I say that not because of my human understanding of good. It's not my place to deem good or bad. So trust me, they hatched a good one. I mean, like tumblers, like dominoes falling right now. It couldn't get any more in alignment. It really couldn't. everything that you've ever gone through, every storm, was all meant to fortify you, to bring you even greater compassion, bring you closer to spirit, make you love humanity, not the world, humanity. We're all interconnected even more, to create a humble person. It's a lot of power to be in a space of humility, to understand what grace truly is. Guided every step of the way, protected every step of the way, no matter what you've gone through. Just know that you still have had protection over your life every step of the way. For going through hell and still maintaining a joyous spirit. Oh, there's so many blessings coming your way. So many blessings coming your way. Wow. Enjoy it. I'm going to leave it there. Bye.